So I had a customer that purchased a cart from me about 6 months ago, and they recently reached out so that I could make a replacement top that didn't have cutouts. So be sure to watch screenshot and save this video as I go over in a 2-part video on how to make the top for all the carts. So this cart was 5 feet long and had a depth of 30 inches. So for the first step of the process, you'll want to mark out the board. So in this case, you'll want it 58.5 by 28.5. And this is taking into account the 3/4 inch around the entire top of the cart. And that's what essentially holds it into place. And if you watched any of my videos before, I always recommend working from the back of the board and to use painter's tape, as this reduces the tear out and gives you the overall cleanest look. And to be honest, this is one of the reasons why I like building the carts the way I do, is because the top is interchangeable and you essentially could have several different tops depending on the type of business you're trying to run. Once you're done with the cutting process, you'll then want to give it a quick vacuum and a quick sanding, and then you'll move on to making the markings for the pocket holes. For me, I like to install 5 pocket holes per side, and for the sides, I like to do it 1 inch in on both ends. I like to do the center and then the 1/4 and 3/4 marks of the board, and for the length, I like to do it 3 inches in on both sides, the center, the 1/4 mark of the board, and 3/4 mark of the board as well. Once you're finished making all the markings on all sides, you'll then want to begin to make all the pocket holes. I would highly recommend having the bottom of the board be flush with the bottom of the pocket hole jig, as this will provide you the best results. You'll also notice in the next video to come that I not only use the pocket holes, but I also use wood glue and then 1 1/4 inch brad nails as well. But the brad nails is essentially to hold it in place while I'm attaching the 1 1/4 pocket hole screws. But make sure you put all your questions in the comments. Don't forget to check out the TikTok showcase for all the items that I use on a daily basis. And like always, thank you for watching.